What is up, YouTube land? I know it's been a while since I posted anything. Sorry about that. Just been busy with winter plowing and working on the truck and the plow and whatnot over and over again. But it's finally starting to warm up a little bit. Have this little job in the garage to do. So filing down what high spots were on it. As you can see, there's just a tiny little bit of a low spot here and there, so that'll just get filled up with some filler. I'm using this, as you can see, that side's not done, that half isn't done yet, and you can see where I started it right here. Still going to do a little bit more on here. Get that all cleaned up. And then I will sand it down again just to make sure everything's clean before I put my epoxy primer on it. So dilute this 1:1, 1 part of that, 1 part water. And I will rinse this off also with water too, real good, before I start sanding on it. Alright, I have washed these down and scrubbed them with red Scotch-Brite along with this metal conditioner. Alright, I have hopefully most of my body work done. It looks like I still have a low spot right there, unless it's just the reflection. But anyway, I got my epoxy primer on, got the dents filled in that were down here, and hit some other spots. Probably still have to put a little glaze in up around this, I think. Fender is also an epoxy primer, inside and out. Might take a paintbrush and make sure I get both inside and back side of that in there, because it's kind of hard to make sure you get paint all in there. So might touch that up with a brush tomorrow. Got 3 coats of 2K primer on the outside of this fender. Didn't bother doing the inside. It's got epoxy on it already from yesterday. Same thing with the tank. 3 coats of 2K primer. You just take your sandpaper. I'm using 400 grit right now. Alright, I have everything sanded down and 400 grit. Still need to Scotch-Brite a little bit around where I couldn't get with the sandpaper. But everything is sanded, ready to go. Okay, buzzing over it again with some 600 grit sandpaper. Just dry. I'm using a Scotch-Brite pad just for a soft backing pad. Fender's done. Just have to buzz over this tank real quick and it'll be ready for paint. And I got my seam sealer in these spots here, which was kind of a pain in the butt. Got it in there the best I could because there was no weld in there, so I figured if I don't put some seam sealer in there, it's probably going to start rusting in there. So got some seam sealer in those spots. Same thing with back here. Both sides in there. Okay, just got done shooting my first coat of paint on this fender and gas tank. And all was going good until I noticed something on this tank over here. I just got done cleaning this and I hung it up. But yeah, there must have still been a little bit of wet cleaner on it right here that I didn't wipe off good enough or something. Trying to get it to where it'll show up on the camera here, but anyway, I'm gonna have to hit that spot right in here with some sandpaper, probably like 600-800 grit, maybe even 1,000 grit. Well, let's see what happens. Trying not to put too much on at once. I think I might be good now. I think that's good. Okay, I have 3 coats of base on these. Let it sit for probably another half hour or so before I put the clear on it. Okay, this is coat number 1 of the clear. This is straight off the gun. Just shot it probably, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes ago. Anyway, I'm gonna let this cure up. Okay, I have the fender and the gas tank sanded down. 600 grit sandpaper wet. I did notice that I burnt through a couple spots. Right there. A little spot right there. So I have to touch those up. But yeah, I gotta get ready to put these decals on the side here. Would have been nice if they would have made this all in one piece, but it's alright. We'll get her on there. Decals laid out here. I think I pretty much have it. Hopefully my head's not in the way. Probably was. Sorry if it was. Let's try to get this on here. Alright, since I got the tank done, now it's time to put a stripe on this fender. This is where I'm at right now. I forgot to hit the record button. I see this is off just a smidgen down here. Alright, finally pretty much have this thing wrapped up. Got the decals on it. It's got 4 coats of clear on it. Looking good. Looking good. So yeah, we'll let this sit up for another day or two. Get it back to the guy that owns it. I'm sure he'll be happy to get it back. I'll be happy to get it out of my hair. It's been a long process to do just these 2 pieces here. They came to me in bare metal, some dents, some rust. This is how it looks now. I think it looks pretty good. Kind of worried about putting this pinstripe on this fender because it's been a while since I've laid any pinstripe down. This is just the vinyl pinstripe tape. So yeah, that's it. I'll bring it outside once it cures up some and do another little video. I'll try to do another video once it's on the bike also. So, any words? Peace.